Hello coders and future coders. Today we are going to learn star pyramids. There are 6 type of pyramids over here. First is simple one, then a bit complicated and a bit more complicated. The last one, not the last one, the second last one, which I faced in the interview of Accenture. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Now in the first pyramid, as you can see, I will create a function and it will iterate through the rows and the columns. So in each row there are stars which are equal to the number of rows. So in the first row 1 star, in the second row 2 stars, and third row 3 stars. So get into the action. I will open up my Finder. There I've created a folder called star pyramid. There I will create 2 files. Before that I will open the VS Code, then I'll open up that folder. Inside document, Javascript and star pyramid. The first file name would be index.html. I will do all the coding in JavaScript because I don't need any installation, I don't need any setup. I will just go ahead and run the program. And also I will create index.js. Now in index.html I just need to import that index.js. Now if I console log anything over here in index.js, I will see in the terminal, not in the terminal, in the browser's command prompt. So I will open up the inspect element. Yeah, I can see hello world, so I can start writing the code straight away. So I will create a function, anonymous function, or I can say arrow function, pyramid, and that would be a function. And here I'm gonna pass n as a number of rows. Let's name it as pyramid 1. Now I will take a variable called result, and result is blank, and I will return that result at the end of code. Now there will be some for loops. I is equal to 1. Hope you guys know all these things like for loop. If you don't know, please comment me so that I can do some videos on those. Now I is basically representing the rows, so what I'm gonna do is I will append a new line with the result. So in every I there will be a new line. So if I basically pass 5 here, so 5 new lines will be there that I can show you. I put star here. If I reload the page, there will be 5 stars, but that is not my target. Target is to make the pyramid. So I will take another for loop, j equal to 1 j is less than equal to I j plus plus. Here I will concatenate star and with the space. Now what will happen here, j starts with 1, i's also start with 1. Now it will iterate till it complete ith number of iteration. So when I is 1 it will iterate once, when I is 2 it will iterate twice, like this way. So if I refresh this will bring me the pyramid. Now a pyramid 2 will be the mirror image of the first pyramid. So I will just copy the first one, name it as pyramid 2 and console log it with the name pyramid 2. Now for rows, like iteration of I will be same for each and every pyramid. What I need to do, I just need to change the iteration of j. Now how much j will gonna iterate if I want to show the mirror image? So basically mirror image is something like this. First is 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So it basically reverse the ordering. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with I, like I is 1 here, and it will iterate till nth. Like if I pass n as 5, then when I is 1, then it will iterate till 5th number of iteration. Now when in the second row, like I will be 2, then it will iterate, it will start from 2, then it will iterate till it reach to 5. So basically it will iterate 4th time. Let's see the result. Yeah, it's perfect. Now the third one is something like this. This is absolutely similar to the first one, but what happening here is like there are some spaces on top of it. Like in the first row, if you can see, in the first row there are 1 2 3 4 stars are missing, and how many spaces are there? 1 2 3 4 spaces there. So what I need to do, I need to put 4 into 2 spaces in the second line. I need to put 3 into 2 spaces in the third line. I need to put 2 into 2 spaces in the fourth line. I don't need any space, sorry, in the fourth line I need 1 into 2 space, in the fifth line I don't need any space. That is what I'm gonna do. So I will just copy the first one, and name it as pyramid 3, and I will console log that. It will be absolutely similar to the first one, right? Now I will put some spaces over here. Now if you can remember, I need 4 multiplied by 2 spaces in the first row. So I will take another variable or another for loop over here. K is equal to 1, then k less than n, and k plus plus. If you remember, I need two spaces here. Now spaces can be concatenated in JavaScript like this. If I put such spaces, let's see what happens. That is putting space in all the row, the same variable or same result. Now if I put k as I, yeah, that's the result I want. That is perfectly fine. Now like this way I will make another pyramid, that is pyramid 4. Now in pyramid 4, if you can see, this is similar to the pyramid 2, but spaces are different. I need 2 spaces in the second row, 0 spaces in the first row. Now 3 multiplied by 2 means 6 spaces in the third row, 3 multiplied by 2 spaces in the third row, I beg your pardon, and 4 multiplied by 2 rows in the fourth row. I'm sorry, I'm confused a bit. 0 space there. Then I need 1 multiplied by 2 spaces. Then I need 2 multiplied by 2 spaces. Then 3 multiplied by 2 spaces. Then 4 multiplied by 2 spaces. That's it. That is the final one. So let's try. First I need to copy the second pyramid. I will copy that. And name it as pyramid 4 and console that. Pyramid 4. Now I put some spaces here. Now I don't need any space on the first line, so if I do like k is equal to n minus I, then k should always be less than n and k plus plus. So in the first row, now let me concatenate that space. In the first row, I is equal to 1, so basically k becomes 4 and k always be less than n, so 4 is less than n, so it will not show or it will not put any space in the first line. In the second line, I is equal to 2, so k is basically become 5 minus 2 is 3. Now it will iterate once because it will iterate till it reaches less than 5, that means 4. So let's see the result. Yeah, what happened here, like put extra spaces on the first row. How can I adjust this? But this is not the best way to do this. Let's do another way. If I take this one as 0 and n, two extra spaces. I is 1 and n is 5 minus 1 4. But 4 is matching true, so it is basically getting one line inner. So I can do like this. I can do it like this. Okay. Four is actually less than 5, that's why it is getting into the first row, but that should not be the case. So I have removed the first one by limiting the k till n minus 1. Okay, now the final one. Sorry, yeah, that is the star triangle pyramid. We generally, in the last interview of Accenture, I got the question, so it is very important. I have copied the third pyramid. I've copied the third pyramid, sorry, the fourth pyramid, but I need to copy the third pyramid. And name it as pyramid 5. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, this is very simple, because if you can see the spaces here is 4 multiplied by 2, here is 4 multiplied by 2, then 3 multiplied by 2, and so on. But if you can see this pyramid properly, then you can see that multiply by 2 is not there, others are absolutely same. Like I need 4 spaces in the first row, 3 spaces in the second row, 2 spaces in the third row, 1 space in the fourth row, and 0 space in the last row. So it's very simple. If you understand the last one, you just need to remove an extra space from here, and that will give the result. Similarly, if I copy the fourth pyramid and name it as pyramid 6 and console the same, and remove one space from here, we'll get the mirror image. Yeah, that's it. That is much for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please do like, share and comment, and do subscribe. Thank you.